Today I'm going to be reading the speech I wrote entitled 4192, The Hit King. Pete Rose once said, "I'd walk through hell in a gasoline suit to play baseball." And all through his career, he proved that's exactly what he would do for the sport. At the young age of 2, I was honored to have met the king of hits, Pete Charlie Hustle Rose. I've talked to Pete numerous times since then, and every time I see him, he calls me the nickname Cue Ball, which he gave me at a young age. He gave me that nickname because of my faint blonde hair. He always knew I had intentions of being as great as him one day. Having been a student of baseball since birth, I've not only played the sport and watched it, but studied the game and the history, including the Hall of Fame in Cooperstown. However, the Hit King, with his 4192 hits, which is the record for all-time career hits, is not listed amongst the other greats in the Hall. Today I'm going to inform you of why Pete Rose's career in baseball, spanning from the Big Red Machine, the hit that crowned him, and the ban from baseball, should be memorialized in the Hall of Fame in Cooperstown. The Big Red Machine was one of the best teams to ever play the sport. Starting in 1970 through 1976, they were the Cincinnati Reds who dominated the National League. According to MLB.com, they won 5 NL West titles, 4 NL pennants, and even 2 World Series, averaging 98 wins per season. Being a part of the team itself should not only be enough to memorialize the player. With anyone who played on a team with those numbers, they should easily be able to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. They weren't called the Great Eight for no reason, the 8 being the starting lineup for the Big Red Machine, not including the pitchers. They were the 8 position players that played for the Big Red Machine. Reds.com states that the Great Eight were the starting lineup for the 1975 Reds. They consisted of Johnny Bench, the catcher, Tony Perez, first base, Joe Morgan, second, Dave Concepcion, shortstop, Pete Rose himself, third baseman, Ken Griffey Sr., right field, Cesar Geronimo, center, and George Foster, left. This video is of Pete Rose's 4192 hit.
He levels it bat a couple of times. Shao kicks and he fires. Rose swings. There it is! There it is! Get out! Set it out! All right! Hit number 4192.
Like Marty Brennerman said, that hit was number 4192, a number that would be hallowed forever by baseball fans all across the globe. According to Cincinnati Enquirer, on September 11th, 1985, the Reds were playing against the San Diego Padres in Riverfront Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Rose had gone hitless that game, 0 for 4 at the plate, and on a 2-1 count, he hit the ball that crowned him number 1 as the Hit King, number 4192. Pete would retire with a career total and MLB record of 4,256 hits. How can you argue that he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame already with those numbers? Pete Rose was banned from baseball on August 14th, 1989 by Commissioner Bart Giamatti. According to ESPN, Rose was caught in the act of waging nearly $20,000 a day on bet. If he didn't bet on his team to win, essentially, wouldn't he be wanting them to lose, corrupting baseball even more? Pete has apologized numerous times for his acts since his banning. In an ESPN film, he stated, "I've been led to believe America is a forgiving country. If you do the right things, keep your nose clean, be a good citizen, pay your taxes, do all the things you're supposed to do, eventually you'll get a second chance." According to John Arardi of USA Today, the recently elected commissioner, Rob Manfred, plans to begin a healing process for baseball and lift Pete's ban. Although this ban may be lifted, this doesn't mean that he will be elected into the Hall of Fame. Pete's accomplishments in the game of baseball are not only outstanding, but they are record-breaking. Just because he bet on his own team to win a few baseball games doesn't mean that his accomplishments on the field weren't good enough to keep him out of the Hall of Fame. Pete is the hit king. What kind of king can't rule from his own palace? Pete belongs in the Hall of Fame. Even if he did bet on a few games of baseball, he changed the game forever. After all, his nickname is Charlie Hustle.